just go to market before you have a product. And what I mean by that is before you really feel like you're ready, it's like you are gonna stand at the edge of the lake on the dock and you're just gonna jump in and you'll figure it out when you get there. And I don't mean crowdfunding, especially not. And I don't mean pre-sales, especially not. Because crowdfunding and pre-sales make you break the rules, and they really shoot you in your own foot. And the thing that I advocate for instead of those two things is building prototypes and selling them. And even if you have to, commandeer the 3D printers or whatever it is from like 3 different maker spaces in order to manufacture 50 enclosures for your product, do it. And just get a person to pay you for it. Don't ever set a price. Before you've made a product, you have no idea how valuable it is to someone until you build it and they exchange dollars for it. It's kind of like art, right? How much is this thing on the wall worth? Well, it's worth what someone will pay for it. It's the same for hardware. So if you do happen to launch a crowdfunding campaign, it may be very successful, but what you're doing is you're setting an expectation about what the price will be, not what the value will be to that customer. If you need to get money to grow the business, you need to have that customer's voice inside you, because you can't, like if you sit across the table from someone and you're like, this product is so cool, it's the coolest tool, they'll never give you money. But if you say, hey, there's this group of people for which our product reduces the cost of their development by 1,000 times, they were spending this is how much it costs, this is the market size, and they're like, no, we don't believe it. And you're like, here's 100 people who fit this description. Nobody can ever push you off your focus. And that's really important, because it's that passion, it's that truth that really gets people to invest in you and get behind you, whether it's employees that you eventually hire or money that you eventually need. And that's even bank loans. When you put prototypes out there into the world, into people's hands, and you watch how they use it, it doesn't become about you. It's not about you anymore. It is about, what is this person doing they couldn't do before, and what do they need? How do I make sure that their lives are better and less frustrating, there's less friction in whatever it is that they're doing, or the experience of living is better because of this thing that we have. And you can't do that unless you fully understand how to pull yourself out of the equation. It is about service at the end of the day in product design. You don't need something that's a 1-to-1 ratio, or a 1-to-1 relation to what you're going to manufacture yet, because you don't really know what the customer needs yet. So you don't have to do a mold, you don't have to invest in tooling, just 3D print as many parts as you possibly can for your product and then get it out into the customer's hands. High precision mechanical parts, it's now dirt cheap to be able to do real CNC. The software is free until you make money anyways, and then there's access to machines that are either here in co-working spaces, or some of them are even inexpensive.